Regitha, do you have free time?
Hello, Gita. Of course, I have. Uh, how's life, Gita?
I'm very well. Can we play Q&A game about IT?
Oh, sounds great. We can rolling and take turns then. Is it okay to start for me?
Of course, you can give me the first question.
Okay. The first question: what technology have you been using lately? After we doesn't meet each other for a long time, and we spend our time a lot with technology. What technology have you been using lately?
The technology that I use and most often is Zoom, because during seminars, organizational meetings, and doing group assignment, as we know. And you, any question, or should I ask you a question?
I will answer two. I think I use Zoom too during the school days, and besides that, I sometimes using the e-commerce application, which is that e-commerce using simple augmented reality to try products that fit with me. Just for example, like glasses, lipstick shades, and many more. And yeah, you can ask me the next question to get.
It's very interesting. What do you think if you hear about IT?
When I'm hearing about IT, I strongly thinking of a nerd person with a laptop every day, like 24/7. Just kidding. For that serious answer, when I heard IT, I immediately think about Steve Jobs and Apple. How about you?
Wow. But I disagree with you about IT. IT is one way for us to know the contents of the world. We can find out the spirit of a very small virus by using IT products.
Oh, that's really great, Gita. We move to the next question. What are the challenges of the recent trends of IT in your opinion?
In my opinion, the challenge is that young people who really understand IT and people who are suffering about IT development. This affect our social life, making smart people smarter, and how those who can become more enabled. For example, the use of m-banking. People in rural areas take longer to be able to use it, while in the big city, the use of m-banking is very high. Besides that, togetherness is starting to fade, and people are individual and more focused on the IT products they use, such as handphone. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I totally agree with you that somehow we can change the culture which exists for a long time. And surprisingly, since the pandemic comes, I realized that not every young people have opportunity to access technology gadget like us.
Yes.
All this time I used to only know the old generation, but I don't realize that some young people like that too. And yeah, I think that we must really feel blessed with that. And I think that other challenge is the trend of IT makes us to learn a lot of new things. Because if you don't do that, our jobs are replaced by robots and makes us jobless.
Mm. Oh, and maybe next question from me. How you adapt and deal with the new technology that currently exists?
Definitely we must learn a new thing. Like new things can be a new skills, a new strategy, a new thoughts and perspective from the people around us. And we must be an expert on the major field we are capable. And yeah, what do you think about that?
I think so. We must learn along with the development of the technology and read the latest article about technology and try to use the technology.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. And next question, with all the rapid development of the technologies in our daily life, do you think there is a positive impacts about that or not? What do you think about that?
Yeah, there must be the positive impact, like simplify and streamline the process of exchanging information and improve work efficiency and effectiveness. And next, maybe enable fully online learning and can communicate with other people even though they are not in the same location. And I think beside the positive impact, there will definitely be a negative impact. How do you explain the negative impact for us?
I think that some of the negative impact of IT that pops in my head, like the probability of human behavior for not being enough. This is have a both contradicts, which is human behavior, which that not being enough is good for learn things and learn something new, but that's not good for if the technology is used for crime and badness, especially if it's harm the real of human rights, like create advanced bomb or destroy something, and etc. And the second is for the mental health stability. We used to face technologies every day, and we rarely meet people directly since because of the pandemic. And human used to be individual on their business and forget to interact to each other. And yeah, that's what I think.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, should we go to the next question?
Of course. Okay.
Well, since we are an informatics student, is studying IT important for your future career? And you can tell me the benefit of studying IT and what kind of IT jobs you think you fit in.
Why important for me? Because by understanding IT, it will be easier for us to do the work too. So yes, increase the quality of our work. And the benefit of studying IT is being able to do work more efficiently and effectively and produce output with higher quality results. I think I'm more sweet to be listen analyze because I'm a person who like to solve problems and I like new creativity. And how about you, Ija?
For me, studying IT has an impact to our daily lives that we cannot live without technologies. We need technology to do our work, and with IT we can do a lot of work easier and faster. So I think studying IT are benefits for the future. With the development of IT is more developed and advanced than now, and I think the IT jobs that good for me is designer, like UI UX designer with a little bit of life experience, because I don't really can think properly like computational thinking, and I hope we can reach our goals in the future.
That's a good job. I hope that too, Ija. Okay, next question ya.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, we are studying English and IT in this semester. So, what are the correlation of learning English and IT, and what are the benefits of learning English in the world of IT, and why learning English is important?
In my opinion, learning IT and learning English is just like a gate and the window, so that English to IT. And as an Indonesian fellow, we can learn IT deeply without English. So we must learn the depth of the IT, the English language. And English have a deep correlation with learning IT, I think. And how about you? Do you have any perspective?
Yes. In my mind, the relationship between learning English and IT is it will be easier for us to know the development of IT both domestically and abroad, and this will facilitate communication between each other. Why is important? Because English is a universal language that must be mastered, especially in this global era. The boundaries between one another are very thin, so that people from other countries can easily enter Indonesia. So that we must be able to speak English so that we are able to communicate and not be left behind in the world.
Wow, that's great, Gita. I can't believe that the time goes real fast and our discussion will going through really long. And thank you, Gita, for sharing your opinion with me.
Yeah, it's very funny, Ita. Thank you to Ita. We can discussion again in the next time.
Definitely, I can wait for that. Okay, bye, Gita.
Okay. Bye, Ita. See you.
See you. Thank you.